I'm gonna start new game just so that we can build a character for you. What do you want your name to be, Cole?
Is it boring to just go classic?
Your name is Classic NES.
Classic, there we go.
Alright, what class do you want to be?
Um, I don't, I don't really. Are you recording?
I'm playing a cleric.
Oh yeah. So for reference, we played this. I know you've obviously played it a couple times. We together have played it probably three times,
Uh,
at
I
least twice.
yeah, we've played it at least twice because we got pretty deep into the game.
We've
I
played it at least twice, and then you had that build that just went absolute insanity and killed everything.
yeah, I used the forbidden magic and got the bats spell.
But yeah, I don't really remember much. Usually I like Magic, but if Magic sucks, then I
Magic
don't.
is hard in this game. Like, it's very hard to start with Magic, but once you get deep into Magic, it's very rewarding. Paladin, I would say, is the hardest because they have heavy armor, so their roll is really slow. Last time we played used hammers, which is what the chef has.
In between the last time we played this and now, I've played Elden Ring, so I might not be completely dragging you down, but realistically, I'm probably not going to be great. Um, Although I'm probably sucking at melee. Is there any decent ranged stuff? I
Not
don't really
really.
remember how a lot of this
The bow in this game really sucks. Honestly, the mage might be a good play for if you're going
works. We'll just
ranged.
go mage. We'll just go mage.
All right. You,
It'll work out. I just looked at my name and I already forgot that you named me Classic NES.
yes, you're the classic NES. The world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days.
This game is old now, isn't it? Isn't there another one?
Yeah, there's a second one that's not as good.
Oh, are you me right now?
Yeah, I have to get you through this
Oh yeah,
boating
you
part.
have to spell sword me in. Now, which button is my Hadouken?
You have to press L6.
L6.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the next gen of consoles the way
Put
that would
way
honestly be a
too.
Nintendo thing to do. Be like the way they make a new innovative controller
You just put
is
like
they
12
just
more buttons on it.
it's just like yeah, this has like 17 triggers and 4 D-pads and 8 joysticks.
It's
Good
the
luck.
unspeakable meep. Ah, we got jumped. Shivering shore. I'm gonna make you the same faith as me. Return to the main menu. Reopen the game. E.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. That's pretty lame. Press A. There you go. Become the classic NES.
Hell yeah. Wait, I assume all of my characters are probably long gone.
Yeah, I've uninstalled and reinstalled the game several times at this point.
I haven't held this controller in a very long time. It feels really weird.
Figure out all your buttons. How do you roll? Cast Un Spellio with the other trigger. And swing with.
Well, he get
For me,
mad
it's
if I do that.
X. No, they don't care. You can't hit anything in here except for the barrels. There's a festering feast to go feast upon. Oh, wait. Treasure. I played this game many a time. Specifically, this beginning part, because this is the part that you always just grind a million times to get to the first boss. Surprised this is working as well as it is, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was a thing.
Yeah, Steam did it when all the crows showed up, specifically 19 crows.
Did we clarify that this is Steam Online?
Oh yeah, we're using the Steam Play Together thing. We're not actually next to
Oh,
each other.
is it really Assault and Sanctuary playthrough if Cole doesn't just jump off
True.
every fucking
But then you have to press start so that you zoom back, remember?
Oh, so if I'm far enough away from you, I can just...
Yeah, like if I come up here and I go to there, you'll just teleport to me. Like once you become a circle. Rat. Rat dog. Rat dog.
Oh.
Alone in the world with a little rat dog.
That single line is the limitation of my cat dog theme song knowledge.
One fine day with a wolf and a purr. And that's it.
There's the one very specific ledge that I remember that I constantly walked off of.
Watch your health, your right side.
Like there's a...
It's
But like after it, I walked.
it's the one in
and
the
there's
Village of
a giant
Smiles.
rock. Okay, that's block. Why?
And then if you attack while you do it, you parry.
Where'd my magic go?
You switched out of having... You switched between your two different tool sets. Also, using your magic uses your stamina, and the more you use magic, the more fatigue you get.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, and then we have to go rest. Yeah.
We're not gonna fight this boss yet. Oh god, you got hit by Rat Dog. You're alone in the world with a little rat dog.
That wasn't very cash money of him.
You're right. You have no idea how silly things really are.
Or fish money of him. Yeah, like that. Tree of skill. Yeah, okay.
I think I need to go this way to get my next cleric. Yes. You always need to get to at least Defender 2 before you fight the dragon.
And the dragon. Is this all just 1 point of magic? Yeah.
Yeah, and that book is your next magic. Magic is fun because you get to crank through... You have to crank through magic, but you also have to crank through either staff or wand.
What's the difference?
Wand is a one-handed offhand. You usually are working with another weapon at that point, usually sword or spear. And staff is two-handed. What?
Is one better?
No, just different play styles.
This Defender 2 thing I'm supposed to
Defender 2 is the shield. You want Defender 2 because Defender 2 gives you access to the 100% fire reducing shield, which means the dragging is trivial.
Is it clobbering time?
It's slobbering time.
Alright, welcome back to Saltine Cracker. I do remember the bugles, the things you like set on fire and they burn forever.
Yeah, but this is Bugles the movie. Starring Chris Pratt.
Bugles the movie, the game.
The soundtrack, yeah.
Every bugle is Chris Pratt, but it's not Chris Pratt doing a voice. Every single bugle is just playing Chris Pratt.
And they are actually all named Chris Pratt. It's impossible to tell who's talking in the script, and we didn't tell the animators anything about the actual movie.
But it doesn't really matter who's talking because it's all Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Although there is one that has an umlaut.
And actually one of them is named Crisp Rat.
And Mario is there.
He was there, but we got copyright strike, so actually his name is Mayro.
Mayro.
And
Mayro, and instead of Garfield, it's Starfield, and we get sued for a different reason.
Ahead, jump, down, below, surprise. The surprise is death.
Can I not change direction midair?
Yeah, you can. There's just nothing down there.
It's just because like the old 2D games where like momentum isn't really a thing, you can just jump and then continue controlling yourself, but this actually has real momentum.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well, it has mildly real momentum. because you can
Oh,
still
yeah.
actually change your direction in the air. It's just hard.
Oh,
Goodbye.
did I do it? I did. Okay.
No, you still whacked your leg and broke your ankle.
Just cue like the SpongeBob, like regardless of
My
where they get injured,
leg.
it's always just my leg. I like the SpongeBob Muscle Beach thing, mostly just because everybody there is making the same sound, and it's all just oh hee ha, like very specifically in that order, just like ho ha hut hee ha, just over and over.
Something that I was thinking about, yeah, like yes, both last night and earlier today, is how the song "Ripped His Pants" is definitely supposed to actually be about a guy who shit his pants.
You know, I've actually thought about this, not that specific thing, but the song, because I was wondering why, out of all the things in life I forget, why the lyrics to that song are just fucking engraved in my brain. Actually, I think I know why. It was, yeah, those like keychain MP3 players, you know,
Yeah,
where like you put like the keychain cartridge in it and it plays like 3 songs from whatever show is the keychain or whatever.
yeah.
Um, I think my
Whoa.
grandma's house had like a SpongeBob one, and I think that was on it. But I think when I got like an iPod at one point as a kid, and not like not like a quote unquote modern I don't, do iPods still exist?
iPods? I don't think so.
I
I
mean
think
like
the
a
iPhone
like
does
little
everything.
blue non-touchscreen thing.
I think the iPhone does everything that you need it to do.
Um, that was like pill shaped and probably like an inch wide and like 4 inches long or something. Um, please don't take that out of context. Um,
Take it out of context, please.
but I had um ripped my pants on there as well. So that's probably why I remember it.
When I ripped my pants.
I had a piece of paper and make like the sound
Yeah, I thought
and
that
just
I
love.
had everybody on my side, but
But I
I
went
went and
and
blew
blew
it
it
all
all
sky
sky
high.
high.
And now she won't even spare a
Spare a
passing
passing
glance,
glance,
all
all
just
just because
because
I
I ripped my
ripped my
pants.
pants.
When Big Larry came up just to put him down, SpongeBob turned
I
into
love
a clown.
no girl.
Whoever wants to
Dude,
dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants.
where was the +1 stamina? Oh, it's just right over here.
It's the
What is that?
lightning bolt.
I feel like wands seem interesting.
We
I
can,
don't get magic. I get the ability to get more magic, right?
yeah. So down there are like those are like different spells that you don't need to use your wand for. Like I have mend, which I can do even without a wand, and but spells like flash fire and there are different spells that you can do. There's a specific ring that you're wearing right now, which I think is the Ring of Fire and Sky. And that, if you aren't wearing that and you use like a fire spell and then a lightning spell, it makes your stamina go down really fast. But that stops that.
All right, so if I use 2 spells with like highly contrasting types.
Yeah. So make sure you don't ever unequip that ring ever.
Oh, my wand is what I'm using
Yeah, it's your
already. That's
offhand.
what I'm casting the spell with.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your
So the
offhand.
staff, just that, but it's also a blunt weapon.
The staff is you don't have an actual weapon, you have two spells.
Oh, I still, um, Devin slash we're recording, so short. I don't think we ever refer to him as short. I'm pretty sure it's just friggin' Ant does. Ant refers to it like just in normal conversation as short food. Like, why? Like, you don't refer to me as Saris. I don't know. Anyways,
I
um,
refer to you as RSKTV all the time.
hell yeah.
I refer to you
Well,
as
that's
it
good.
in
That's
private.
just That's just putting respect on the name, you know.
I'll be literally talking to my mom and I'll be like, yeah, I was talking to RSKTV yesterday. I mean, Cole.
It makes me sound more important. um, except talking to anybody who has any inclination as to what it is. Um,
Oh, that
but
was
anyways,
cool.
his total playtime, he's like, yeah, it took me like 30 hours, but I finally beat it. I'm like, I beat that game with like 170 something hours of playtime.
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Well, Devin. Devin's not playing the game to play the game. He's playing the game to finish the game.
I know he's what's it called, like power game or whatever, but
Yeah.
like even then that's pretty nuts. But like it's weird though because my Steam says like 122, but it has in-game save time. But the problem is like I was offline, and apparently when you play like quote unquote like occasionally online games like offline on Steam,
Yeah.
um, it just doesn't record it,
Oh yeah. Steam doesn't track anything that you do offline.
which is odd because that's not something that would need to phone home to work. And if it is, it could just work like achievements, where like the next time I go online, it's like, what is this?
If you break one of those,
Oh,
like the
it's how someone died.
gravestones, it shows you how somebody died.
Yeah, it's like when I get an achievement, the next time I go online, it gives it to me or whatever. Like, why doesn't it just do that?
Cause it's dumb.
Actually, I think achievements work off fine. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that collapses.
There's a stone cleric. Should use that.
You're a stone cleric.
No, I'm a stoned cleric.
Hell yeah. For Card's 300th video, right? We're all just gonna get baked out of our fucking mind
I've
and
never.
just see what happens.
So you mean we're going to have one weed?
Probably.
Because I've never even done a single weed.
Not only have I never done a single weed, I've literally never been intoxicated on any substance ever.
This way.
That said, I technically take an amphetamine every day, but like it's different. You know, when I got my job, like I had to piss test or whatever. And before you do it, it's like, is there anything we need to know or whatever? Like, is anything gonna show up basically? And like I filled out the form, like gave them my prescription info. So like this will be on there. I'm not doing meth. Like so I went through the effort of getting them all this paperwork and filling out extra paperwork and making sure to do an extra explanation to the counter person to make sure that they understood it all. And then like a week later I get a call saying, "Yeah, you tested positive for such and such." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? No shit. I told you this would happen." So then I had to like clarify it all again. I'm like,
Really?
"You have like what happened to this fucking like medical paperwork that I gave you? Like is that just out there somewhere now?"
Yeah, probably, honestly. I'm sure they're taking
Like
all those files and selling them to the highest bidder. Just like everybody else.
I keep accidentally swapping weapons.
Nice combo. Hold on.
Nice.
Radical!
Hands off my cook. I love that.
Gotta have my pops.
Um,
Fit
in I think it's not Smash 4. I think it's Ultimate. It might be Smash 4. No, I think it's Ultimate. Um, or if you do like specific movements with Falco, he's like one of his taunts is like hands off my something, and then his attack is like just
I'm
your
pretty sure
typical
he
like
just goes, Kah!
yeah, it's just a typical like hiya sound basically. But if you do it together, it's like hands off my cock. And then Smash 4 specifically, it kind of works on Smash Ultimate, but not as much. If you just spam select Fox very quickly, it eventually blurs into sounding just like fuck, 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 fuck. Um, and then One that's difficult to do, but works is if you quickly swap from Pichu to Ness. That one's pretty obvious. It's just like P Ness. The only reason I know that one is because I was playing Smash Bros with my cousin, and I'm like, he'll either find this funny, or he'll be like, or it'll be like obnoxious and annoy him, and that will be funny to me. So really, it's a win-win.
When Smash Ultimate was still like the big thing, I remember one time we had everybody over and we used all the spirits that Devin had, where we played as Sonic with all the speed spirits, and then we went on the F-Zero race stage, and you could keep up with F-Zero on the road. Get fucked, idiot. I love when we're able to do that, where we're on either side of an enemy and we just whack the shit out of it back and forth.
He's like, and I just got undead. Do you know he's just a single father trying to bring home food for his undead children, and now we killed him.
That's a zombie comedy. That's literally a line that would be in a zombie comedy where, like,
The Zomcom, if you will.
Yeah, Zomcom. The zombie hunter would stab them with a holy knife, and they'd be like, "Oh man, I just got undead," and then there'd be a laugh track.
And there's just a horrible laugh track in the background.
Go,
As it like zooms in on his face as he does like a little quirky look to camera.
And here we go. Da-da.
Then like the theme song starts like easing in.
And there'd be whatever happened to predictability.
Okay, what is a version of Milkman Paperboy Evening TV but for zombies? And follow-up question, can we make this a shitpost? Kill the zombie, and it's like, Mondays, am I right? As he's just dying a horrible death. I feel like that would actually sell better if the zombie hit the person, and the person's just like, his intestines are hanging out. Like, we get like a breakfast sausage, basically, and fake blood. And it just looks horrible. But he just looks to camera and goes like, Mondays, am I right?
Can we get real blood and a fake breakfast sausage?
You know, I like the way you think.
I think I'm ready to fight the boos.
Potatoes are weapons.
Potatoes are weapons, they deal 1 damage. Alright. One final thing.
What are those called?
Sanctuaries. As in salt and.
Yeah. Oh.
It's starting. You can fireball him from a distance, by the way.
Fuck, I did the thing where I accidentally switched weapons again. Does charging up make a difference here?
I don't think so. Okay, now he's mad. Ow. One more. Nice.
Did the lightning kill me?
No.
I needed to heal. Okay, cool.
You fireballed him before he attacked. That was pretty epic.
Since we're probably just going to go rest it anyway, I'm just going to heal.
Yeah. That was probably the fastest we've ever done that.
Probably.